everybody, this is Sonia. I'm just checking now to make sure that this is all good because I wanted it to tape. Now, I've been watching a few people. Ruth Bershey did a video on how much she could get out of a 6x6 piece of paper. And another lady, what's her name? Oh dear. Anyway, I'm sorry I forgot. If I can, I'll put it in the description box anyway. But that's two people that I've watched make these embellishments with this 6x6. Now or 6.5x6. Now I have these papers that I was saving because I just did not know what I was going to do with them. And then when I seen what Ruth did, I thought, oh, this is good. I'm going to try this. So I've started out with something that's really more. She sort of had, they did theirs with plain pieces or floral pieces. I have got all these bits to work with, okay? I'm really spoilt with that, and I had an amazing time. I must admit though, I did add a few more pieces of paper, like I probably used maybe a plain piece the size of this as well, you know, maybe not even that much, maybe a half. Anyway, you will see what I did, so I wanted to show you what I've been doing, okay? And I had a really good time doing it, so I think this is a, well, if you haven't got anything to do or you've got too many pressing things, do something that's fun, okay? So I've got a fair bit of stuff out of that piece of paper, but I can show you, like on one of these, what the, where I got the pieces from, see? With this now we've got all these little bits. Now for the small little the three little small ones here, I made three little peg things with that. Look, I've got three little pegs. I make them that they pin onto something, and so I've just put some lace on them, and I cut out the tiny little pictures, because on each page there's three tiny little pictures, so I cut out those tiny little pictures. I can't show the exact thing because none of these are the same. This is from a Graphic 45 and it's called Place in Time. I got that in a with a magazine, so it was something that, you know, you're lucky to get that. That's nice because it's a really beautiful paper. So anyway, just knock my glue down. Hang on. So I've got those three little pegs. From the next piece, should leave the page open, but I didn't want to bend the book back. So then I'll just show you anyway, but I definitely did only use this page here with the back bit. So I got this picture from here, which is not exactly the same, and I made a tag. I did use, actually it's a pocket, because I did use a piece of the light colour card on the back, the brownie colour card, so I could make a pocket, and I made that. And I went and I got my little tiny punch thing that I bought the other day because I really liked it, and I punched out the little shapes for the little flowers, and I've popped them up on little pop dots, and I've stuck 1, 2, 3 together, and I put some of the little sticky back pearls on the top, and I went over this with gesso. So that was that piece. I got this one off there as well, of course. So that was this is a postcard, and on that part it was the postcard thing there. I turned it into like a pocket. I put the paper on the back. I've got a piece of adhesive sticky tape there if you want to pull that off. I want to take that off there later and fix that, but I've put a little bit of a stick through there, and there's a pocket there, so, well, you wouldn't put the pocket in the pocket, you never know, but you can put something down in the pocket there. And I've just put the little embellishments that I've used from these little strips that go across here. I've made little tab things for the top of that. I've put another piece of it down the bottom. So that's, and you can put a little, hang it on something in your book or whatever you want to put it to. Okay, so I hope everybody can see all this. It's not the shot I'm going to cry. Then I made a little banner, okay, because I had a lot of these little tickets and I didn't know what to do with them, so I've put them on this little banner. The little tickets were on which part of it? They were sort of all over the thing, because look, there's some there, there's some up here, and I used 4 of the ones that were on mine, okay, on the page that I got it off of. So I've just put the ribbon through and I stuck it down. Actually, I quite liked that. I thought that was quite cool. I put little tiny buttons on after I might put the little flowers on, so that's something that you can put on your page, you know, for or your layout or whatever, if you wanted to do that. Now I got the square cabochons, and out of these little squares, like they all had little squares like that, like stamp, I made 5 little cabochons with the April daisy under that one, and April wildflower under that one. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what they were. Let me see what that really was. What is that? I don't know. It makes it bigger, but I can't see what that says. Something flower. Bellflower? It's a bellflower. This is a tulip. There's a rose, and this one is a daffodil, and that's what I've made out of those. So I've got 4 of these little things. It's a little page, okay. I made this tiny little tag. Either you can hang it up or whatever. I put some gesso on it. I've distressed it. I put my tiny little flower on there, hung a little bit of lace up there and put a bit across the back to it. Pinned the little pin so it would hang tidy. I mean, I might have did a bit better job, but I think you need to pin it so it doesn't swing all about. You don't actually have to use the pin, do you? It's just to pin it on. You can just put it on your piece of work, whichever way you want to do that. Okay, then I made this one. It was out another one of these plus the tag, and I used these little strips that come from around the sides of the page. On the edges there was little words and things across like that. That was a quick look, wasn't it? This, I think, turned out pretty cool. I rather liked it, and I'm put a little tap on the top of it there, so you can just slide it up and down, or put it in the pocket, like if you wanted to use it in the pockets. Okay, so we did that, and I did this one, something the same. I tried the curling back idea. I don't know how I went with that, but I just went, chopping and putting together. So I did that one, and it's just made the same way as the others. And then I just did this last one, and I put a little 20 safety pin on that. I used every little scrap, as you can see. That little girl come off the end of this here, so I had to cut her off. So there she is. And I just used every little piece that I could possibly use. I think I did anyway, but I think I did okay for my piece of paper. So this small piece of paper with probably that much of that one. Hang on a minute. It would have been that other half of that one, I'd say, because I've got one piece, 2, 3, yeah, a bit bigger than that. That's all we got extra. So that piece and the piece out of there, probably a 6 by 2.5 or something. And the 6, I know it wasn't exactly the same as what the other girls did, but I just, because this is all patterned, I needed to put a little bit of plain into it. Like the paper is all patterned, I needed to put a little bit of plain on there, and I hope that this got in the shot, because, and I'm really actually quite pleased with me little bits and pieces I did. Yeah, so I know now what I can do with the rest of the book, make the embellishments for the mini albums or whatever. But see, that's a good lot of things I think you can get out of that piece of paper. Just your imagination, I suppose, and what you can do with it, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.